Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, all of that juicy goodness. We are here for our midweek reading. I'm going to burn some Palo Santo for all of you that have been my regular viewers. You guys know I love the smell of this, and it has some potent magic. It dispels all lower vibrations. So if you feel like you're not getting sleep at night, or maybe your kids are not getting sleep, I highly recommend using Palo Santo to cleanse the space. And what you can say is, you can say, angels and guides of the highest truth and compassion, please remove all lower vibrations immediately. They are no longer welcome here. Only the highest and whitest light is welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you repeat that as you're doing this around the room. Go around every window, every door, and you are purging any lower vibrations. Because guess what? Lower vibrations, if they are demanded to leave, they have to leave. They can't just linger somewhere. That's part of the spiritual laws, according to all the other spiritual gurus. I am no expert. I just take what I learned from my mentor and other teachers, and I apply. So let's call in my guides, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron. Please open sacred space. Please only allow the highest and whitest light messages to come through. Bless me, bless my cards, bless my viewers. And I have a full tray of all of my decks down here to the left because I've been going in and out. So I don't have them all on my table right now. In case you were wondering where they all are, I only have a few here, but I'm going to be using them all. So here we go. Let's see what the messages are for the rest of this week. And I also was guided to pull out one of my favorite books, The Magic Path to Intuition by Florence Scovel Shinn. And it was, she is somebody who was teaching about co-creating and manifesting back in the 40s. Okay, so she has some deep, deep wisdom. So let's pick a page. Sometimes there's pages with stories, but we're going to go right to the lesson page. Yay! We went right to, if you can see, there's some pages that have like lesson titles. Oh, this is from my mentor. She gave me 2 more lessons to add, which I'm going to read those too. So this is lesson number 5. Health and happiness. A harmonious person is never vibrating at the same rate as a germ. I love that. It says health and happiness go hand in hand. Ill health is caused by inharmony. A teacher says he never asks a student, "What is the matter with you?" I ask, who is the matter with you? As long as anyone can cause you to be angry, resentful, irritable, sad, etc., a harmful reaction takes place in the cells of your body, producing some sort of disease. So, for example, a woman who was wrongly deprived of $200, I told her to bless the person responsible, be undisturbed, and draw the 200 from the universal supply. For if one door shuts, another door opens. I love this. So this message is all about when you think somebody has hurt you, or you're placing blame on somebody, or you're wanting to just be really, really angry at something somebody did to you, your job is to control the idea that they're causing you pain. Because if you're experiencing pain, that's because a button inside of you is being pushed. You're being triggered. They're not doing anything. They are just showing you where you're not free. So if somebody comes and steals your wallet or takes money or breaks into your home, God forbid, if there's a lower vibration around you, taking from you, pulling on your energy, you have to pull back and say, what is this teaching me? Who am I allowing to take my energy? Where is somebody robbing me of something that was unjust and not fair? Let me thank them and say, thank you for teaching me this new skill. I am going to call that $200 back from the universal supply, which you say, universe, could you please supply me with that $200 that somebody just took from me? Because it's a flow, right? If money is going out, whether it's your choice or not, it means it's always going to come back. But sometimes the universe forces you to lose it so that you know to call it back in. Okay, great message. And that was about health and happiness too. So the way you view those things can cause illness. Because if you're sitting there so angry that somebody broke up with you or somebody took from you, that is your own suffering. You're creating that. You need to learn to see that if something's being pulled away from you, let it go. It is not right for you. Okay, and then the other two lessons my mentor wrote were lesson number 11 and 12. It says, whenever possible, add the following to your affirmations: for my highest good. So you're always praying and saying at the end of the prayer and say, if this is for my highest good and the highest good of everyone else, please bring it to me. Because then you know you're not asking, because we can ask for things and they might not be good for us. So we always have to say for my highest good. Because if winning, certain amount of money is not really for your highest good, because the universe knows you're not fully healed yet and you might overspend it, you might give it to the wrong people, it's not for your highest good, so they won't bring it to you. So always ask for what's in your highest good. Lesson number 12, it says, practice your affirmations for 21 uninterrupted days. So all the lessons in that book, she was telling me to practice for 21 days. Okay. Which could be a lesson in just being dedicated to your spiritual practice. Okay, we're going to start with Tosha Silver's Abundance deck. Super beautiful. And I always find myself screaming at the computer, so I'm sorry. And I have my back door open, so I don't know if my neighbors can hear me. Hopefully not. All right, what message do we need to hear today? And I think that message was for me about, I've been so angry at certain people in my life, and I'm not the type of person that gets angry, but I'm just pissed. And I gotta let it go. I can't control them and what they do. Okay, we have deepening, delusion, and sanctity. Deepening. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping, detachment, and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Yeah, this is letting go of other people's actions. And the cat is always about speaking your truth. So giving space to others to let them be who they are and not judging them. So you're deepening your connection to God and to spirit and saying, I trust you fully. If something's being taken from me, if it's for my highest good, take it. I'm going to surrender. I'm not going to be bothered by it. And then we have delusion. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. So when your ego, what this means is your ego is intentionally trying to force something to happen. And that's going to cause a lot of suffering and a lot of delusion. You're going to create a lot of stories in your head about how your life should be and what your job should be like and what your partnership should be like. It's all expectations. You cannot walk through life with expectations. We can walk through life with an imagination, and we can imagine the way we want our life to go if it's for our highest good. And if we can really throw it up to God and say, surrender, I surrender. This is what I think I want. And if it's for my highest good, please bring it to me. And then we have to literally let go and not intentionally force it to happen, because you're going to cause so much suffering in your body, in your heart, and in your mind. And I've been there. That's kind of like somebody forcing like a special person to come back to them. What if they're not right for you? What if your highest love partner is literally like living next door to you, and you've been focused over here across the street at somebody else who's not giving you the time of day? Be done with that. That's boy energy. We don't want boy energy. We want the higher love. And as I said that, the sun is like beaming in my apartment right now. It's saying, yes, listen to this advice. And then we have sanctity. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. So making every problem into an offering and saying, I offer this up. I'm not going to try to control the situation. I'm going to strengthen my connection and not be delusional. Okay, let's do some Rider-Waite tarot. Old school tarot. Oh, the sun feels so good. Oh, we have the Death card. Somebody's going through an ending. That could be the old way, like I said, like ignoring the person across the street and staying in your own lane and offering it up and saying, universe, if whoever's right for me, please bring them to me. I want to be done with the boy or the little girl energy, people that play games, people that avoid, people that hide, people that only come out to play when they want to, meaning ghosting. So there's a death. You're done with that energy. You deserve better. And part of that energy you've attracted to you for a reason, because maybe somewhere in your childhood you experienced that. You experience the unavailable love. So now it's comfortable to be around it. And oh boy, is it addicting. The high priestess. Yep, you're rising above, you're seeing beyond, and you're like, no, I'm a priestess. I am not settling for the BS anymore. I want better for myself. So I just heard that it's the death to the old version of you. And I just heard that somebody fears death. Strange little thing here. And when we fear death, we live life very scared and we don't take risks, and we don't, because we think everything is going to lead to death. So we kind of just like stay in our cocoon. So you're being called to rise into the high priestess and say, no, I'm not scared of death. I'm okay. I'm safe. I'm loved. I'm going to live my life because I don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. So let me live it fully and not waste time with somebody that's ghosting me when I deserve somebody who is consistent. And remember, there's people in the world who are not doing the work. They're going home every night and they're not even self-reflecting. They're not even thinking about their life and how they want to make it better. And if you're somebody that's always thinking about making your life better, why would you want to partner up with somebody else that's doing the opposite? Is it just to win them, just to get them? You don't want that. So really think about what is for your highest good. Okay. Judgment. You are going to get it. You're going to get your judgment. It is totally your time. And I almost just said justice. Let me get another card on this because I feel like this should be the justice card. We're going to do a different tarot. Lightseer's tarot. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. So your hard work is about to pay off. So 8 of Pentacles is somebody who's worked so hard on building their career, their abundance, and they're finally going to get their reward. So good, so good. All right, I just got guided to use my older deck that I created, Ever Unfolding Heart. You know that your heart is a magnet. It beats with joy and love. You are attracting everything you desire. You are full of magic. Your heart is your magic wand. Use it. All right, so when I get this card, I created this card, and when I wrote it, I was thinking of teaching people that how you're feeling in each moment is creating your future. So if you're stuck in delusion and you're stuck in suffering and you're finding yourself having ailments and illness, like you are creating that. So we have to somehow get your heart to beat again. We got to get your heart dancing. We have to get you to make a joy list, to go do things that you love, to feel the sunshine on your skin, to journal, to appreciate all of the things around you that you have right now. That makes your heart feel so good. And when your heart beats with joy like that, you are turning on, it's like you're turning on your magnet and you're saying, I am open, allow me to receive everything that I want. And it all starts coming in when you do that. Okay, let's get another card. The people that have been stuck in the delusion and the stories of, I think my manifestation's coming, I think it's here, and you're hanging on to it not being here, that's going to cause more suffering. All right, it says your soulmate is wondering what your love language is. Do you even know? Let's find out and tell them. Physical touch, quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation, and gifts. So this kind of goes with knowing what brings you joy. What lights you up? What do you want to co-create? What kind of relationship do you want to have? What kind of love do you want to give? Knowing your own language and how you need to be loved, but knowing that you're not going to die without it. You just know that, oh, this is like a cherry on top to have somebody draw a bath for me or have somebody cook me a meal or surprise me with flowers. These are all just cherries on top. You don't need them in order to make the partnership amazing. It just enhances it, right? Because we are whole on our own and we don't need these external things. And I was on a Zoom yesterday with a wonderful woman. She's from Canada. She's a screenwriter. And we were talking about her relationship with her husband. And to me, it's just so nice and refreshing to hear when people are so successful. And when they meet them, they just knew right away. And I think it was 14 years later. I think they've been married 14 years. I could be wrong. And they have one child who's 4, I believe. And she just was saying, like, even though I know it's you, we got married, we're doing good, they still have their moments where they have to nurture the partnership, where, things come up and they have to go heal it. And then they come back together and then things come up again. And it's more layers and layers and layers of healing that occurs. So it's not always like honky dory in a relationship, but knowing and asking your partner what their needs are and how can you meet their needs, and how can you work on yourself for them. That's the most important piece of this type of partnership, is having somebody that's willing to self-reflect and do the work. Okay, we're gonna do a little Micah magic now. Feeling the sun, it feels so good. Okay, be ready to receive. Your manifestations are on the way. What are we receiving, Spirit? What are we receiving? Angels are moving things. So when you see 444, that means things are being maneuvered for you. I just heard pick a charm. Okay, wow. Travel. Somebody's going to be going on a trip. This is the Eiffel Tower. We have the star charm. So cute. We have the dolphin, which I always think it means a blessing is on the way. And then the seahorse, which is patience. Be patient. Your angels are moving things for you. So you're going to be traveling soon, which is, for me, that's my manifestation. I want to be with my special person, and I want to just go. I don't want to travel like all the time. I just want to go to a few spots and just soak in beautiful views, and maybe go to Paris and eat yummy food and croissants and all that. I just want to do very slowly, every once in a while, every couple weeks, just have something planned, or every couple months. And the star charm for me is, you're finally receiving that energy that you've been looking for, that love, that connection. Okay. Hold on one second. Sorry, guys, had to go to the bathroom. I've never had to do that mid-reading. Okay, so let's keep going with Micah magic. So travel, the star card. Ooh, we have infinite abundance. Be mindful of your thoughts. The star charm. What I was saying, I think I remember what I was saying. It's kind of like you're finally getting that feeling, that energy that you want. You're finally getting that. It's this glimmer of home, this glimmer of, I knew this feeling existed. I've waited my whole life for it, and you're finally feeling it. I also just heard fireworks, so maybe it'll feel like fireworks. Be mindful of your thoughts. And then infinite abundance in all forms, 888. So we have 444 and 888. Love it, love it, love it. Let's keep going. A message is coming through social media, text, or email. So get excited. Every time I get those cards, I always wonder like what viewers actually experience it. Where the heck did that go? So if you are somebody who, when I get the message card where there's a text or an email, or the lamb card where it says somebody's going to be communicating to you, if you've experienced that like a day or two later, please come back and comment and tell me, because I love hearing when things resonate. A spiritual guide is on the way. So I just heard, start the thing, financial freedom. So a spiritual guide is going to be leading you, and maybe that message that's coming in is going to be a message guiding you to something better in your life. The Zoom that I was on yesterday, the woman, she watches my YouTube. Hi, if you're here. But she felt this pull to message me for a session and to see like what I offer and just to feel out the energy to see if we're a match to work together. And that's that energy. A message is coming through, a spiritual guide is on the way. So she felt this nudge to message me, and I'm a spiritual guide. And financial freedom, that me coming in to guide her in some way might lead her and open doors for her to receive more money in her life. Do you see how that works? So we get a download, we get an idea, oh, I should message this person, or this person's going to be messaging me. I should respond and take action on it and see where it leads me. Sometimes these spiritual guides unlock something inside of you that's been stagnant for years, and they help you see yourself more clearly, and your intuition becomes stronger, and you're like, holy shit, I needed that conversation. And it could just be one conversation, one reading, one phone call, one video that you watch that unlocks something, and it allows you to start the thing. It allows you to start receiving what your soul really came here to do. And I know in the past 5 years, I've been doing readings for 5 years now. I did like moonlighting when I was a teacher, and then I went full time in 2021 with YouTube and readings and Reiki and stuff. And I know that part of my special gift is I unlock things in people. And it's not but there's something that happens in the interaction between me and my clients where they do one session with me and they're different afterwards. And I don't know what it is. I wish I could pinpoint it. I wish I could bottle it up and sell it. Not even sell it, but just give it away to everybody so that they all can feel that same surge of energy, that confidence, that empowerment to say like, I needed that. That's exactly what I needed to do the thing. Or that's exactly what I needed to get divorced. Or that's exactly what I needed to realize that I can relax now. It's like a sense of relief, and it's a sense of motivation, and it's a sense of I can do my life now. So whatever is happening here in this reading, for whoever this is for, if I'm speaking to you and you're like, Michelle, you're talking right to me right now, I feel like this is a personal reading, which happens often. Your money and your livelihood, your mission, it is all within you. It is not outside of you. It's not something you have to go chase. It is something that you have to let come through you. And having a spiritual guide and a mentor and somebody that can like reflect back to you what's already inside of you is huge. I know there's a lot of people who are like, I don't want to do readings. I don't want to have any kind of outside influence. I want to stay in my creative zone and my zone of genius. But sometimes we need a mirror. So it's not somebody telling us what is true about us. It's somebody reminding us of who we are and unlocking something inside of us where we're like, thank you so much for saying that. I needed to hear that. And then all of a sudden you're surging with so much energy and you're feeling so ready to do what you came here to do. And a lot of people come to me in readings and they don't know what that is. And that's another thing that we unlock together. All right, let's do final message. Let's do, I feel like I want to do the work your light. Actually, no, we're going to do another tarot deck. Angel Wisdom Tarot. Knight of Fire, passionate, confident, charismatic, restless, events requiring immediate action. Trust your instincts, stay focused, a passionate relationship. So this is somebody who is not settling. He's going after what he wants. And this is a fast moving energy. So this could be somebody chasing their dreams, somebody chasing their abundance, somebody saying, I am not settling. I am going after it. I want to start living my life differently. I want the partnership. I want the money. I want the freedom. I want the travel. Full speed ahead. And I just heard it's somebody who finally is like, I just saw a whole table full of puzzle pieces and everything just fits together perfectly. And they're like, I figured it out. It's like they've had this like missing piece, and it wasn't a person or a job or the money that's the missing piece. It was like what I talked about before, what we unlock inside of people. They feel like they know who they are. They feel like and even if you feel like you don't know who you are, how can you be okay in the unknown and just being like, let me just see what comes out next? Yeah. It's the pieces coming together and finally feeling like you're home. You're home within yourself. You can appreciate the sun on your skin. You're not searching outside of yourself for more and more and more. You're not relying on other people to survive. You're just like trusting fully in that universal supply. And you know that whatever you need, you can ask for. You can ask the universe for whatever you need. And if it's for your highest good, it will bring it. And if it's not bringing it, maybe it's not time yet. Maybe you have to like ask for other things first. Don't limit yourself. Okay. All right. I'm going to end this reading here. I'm headed over to my friend's house. We are going to, I'm going to work with her son. Her son is homeschooled. So I'm going to teach him how to refurbish a dresser. So we're going to sand it down. We're going to paint it. I'm going to be a little teacher today. I'm so pumped. I love DIY projects. So I'm going to go get changed and head over there, but I hope you all have a lovely day. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and let me know if you're somebody who is receiving a text, receiving a phone call, if you're receiving money this week, please report back and tell me. I love knowing that the universal messages are spot on. All right, lovies, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.